Oh, hey guys, how are you guys doing today? Did they start another streaming? What I gonna streaming today? I even don't know. Today the streaming gonna be. Let's check my notes. Oh yeah. The reign of the Plastic King is over. What a dumb title. Just 1 second. I need to do something before, so I don't want to broadcast my pee. I'm gonna leave my microphone here. Be back. The streaming starts in 5 minutes. Okay, so hello. Oh, fixing. Can you guess what I'm drinking? If you can guess, like put in the comments. I want to see in the comments what you're guessing. What is in my mug? My mug. What I am drinking right now. Okay. So we start a new streaming today. In 1, 2, 3. Hello, how are you? My name is Marcelo and this is another Simrace Connection live streaming. Today is the Plastic King is over. The reign of the Plastic King is over. What I mean by that is this guy here. It's the Logitech K400 wireless keyboard. I think like most of us sim racers are familiar with this keyboard, and it's a good option. It's like I think it's now selling for $29. But guess what? We have another options you can explore, and sometimes much cheaper than that. You can believe it, cheaper than $29. And if you guys don't know about it, this keyboard has been around like since if I remember correctly, it's like 2015. Was like released in the US in June and to the rest of the world in July of 2015. So this is a 11 years old keyboard, and I've been using this here in my sim rig for like I don't know, like since like last year. Like I have this here like for almost like a year, and I have like honestly like no problems with that. But really, it's like really plastic flex. Like if like sim racing people like to do this flexy crap. This here like really flexes. Actually, if you can like kind of see closely here, you see like this little thing like right here. Like you have like one each extreme, and you have like one in the center. The reason they have it there, like when you put this down here, like to keep the keyboard to not be flexing. Otherwise, like you have like a flat, like I have in here, like a solid flat surface, and you're gonna like typing, and you might gonna like kind of do like this here, cause like it's really flexible. Yeah, it's all made of like a plastic. I don't know, like ABS. I don't know if it's that. It's plastic. Feels cheap. Like the keys, just like make sure like is off. So you have like this on and off button here. See, like right now is off. It's like the red in there. I don't know if you guys can see it. And also too, like this coming with like instead of be like rechargeable, use like kind of batteries, like double A's. And I still like it using the ones from the battery came with this here. Look, like weird brain, like I never heard that before. I swear I thought I say, oh, this battery here gonna last me I don't know, maybe like 2 days. I'm gonna have to replace it, So I say, oh, better like I go like in a store and get like some double A's battery, so I don't be catch, like with no battery in my keyboard. But for my surprise, it's still going. And like in the beginning, like I try, like to, after, I finish use, go and shut it off, like to save battery, but I always forgot. So yeah, but it's still going. And like something like new too, I just learned it, is this keyboard. I actually have it's not just keyboard, but like say Logitech have like an app I just downloaded the app. I never used before. I saw like the other day. It says like, whoa, I didn't know that. You know, it's not like gonna change much, I guess, for anybody, but it's kind of nice to know, and you know, like give more like functionality for the keyboard. I only like use, you know, like when like in the iRacing or Assetto Corsa or whatever, or like turn it on and off my computer. Like I don't use like that much. I use more like my laptop for other stuff. But actually, yes, have like this app. I can put the link in the description later. Gonna be like next 2 days, I guess. But it's kind of pretty cool because like give like different like functionalities. Should I like stop talk? But let me say a little bit more about this keyboard here. You know, so like this keyboard, like most of the time I have I have like a pedestal to, you know, like how I have this set it up for my sim rig. Have like nothing to do with sim racing. It's like a pedestal. Like kind of works for this actually, so it's kind of nice. But say this keyboard here is like pretty light, right? And you know, have like this big part of on the top here, like with have nothing. But it's kind of good, like you know, like when you go grab it, so you can grab in here, go grab and like accidentally like touch it, you know, like some buttons, like kind of messing things up. That happened to me once. I went to do like something and accidentally like kind of touch it, and like I mess up the screen, like whatever. You know, not like it's a big deal, but happened. But yeah, this keyboard here, I have like these areas, like you can grab it. You know, you can grab like here, can grab like from the top without like kind of touch anything, you know. It says like here, you know, like this part here, this bottom part. So you can go and grab like this part. Like most people like use this kind of type of keyboard here, like for their smart TVs, like their home theaters, like things like that. So is I guess like the reason they made it like this type of keyboard, but was like integrated like to sim racing, like it's, I don't know, like I think it's like the number one keyboard in the sim race community. It's like for the price and the functionality, you know. The keys, like you know, if you're not familiar with this keyboard here, the keys feels like kind of like, I don't know, like feels really cheap, like they all kind of crooked, you know. But works fine, you know. It's nothing premium, but it is what it is. You pay like what you pay for, you know, like it's less than 30 bucks. I think like when I bought it, like actually I pay like way too much. I think I pay like 35 when I bought it. Like in a, I don't know, like I think it was like a Best Buy. But I think that was like, I think I'm always check the price. I never like kind of mess up the, you know, like, so sometimes like price go up and down. But I think by the time of the year was like 35. But not, right now, if you go, I'm gonna have the links if I didn't have yet in the description. But this here is like, it's $29, I think. Let me see if I can like kind of, let me first turn that on. So yeah, so like again, like before like I change what I talking here. So like the keys, you know, it's fine, but it's really cheap, you know. But you know, like feels alright, you know, like kind of like get things kind of wrong. These touchpad here, I think, my opinion, like works perfect. I never had a problem, and actually I didn't know. I just knew, like, you know, like you hold this button here, this yellow button on the top here, and instead I like kind of hold one of these here to, you know, move stuff around. But you know, like to grab something, like you hold here and move stuff. But basically was that, and I didn't know like any other function, you know. I didn't care, I think, about it. But things like if you use like 2 fingers, you can like kind of do like a scroll, you know, like if you like in a browser have like the scroll bar, instead you go and grab the scroll bar, you use like 2 fingers and you can like kind of scroll stuff like that. You can like kind of pinch like to zoom in, zoom out, you know, like chun chun. And like say have like another functions, like the, you know, like the way like they designed it. I think this is in purpose, right? Like so, like when you grab this here, it's like kind of naturally, you know, like your hands go under of this cavity here, where's the, you know, like the battery compartment. So like kind of, you know, it's kind of easy like to hold the keyboard like this here, and like maybe like, you know, like you hold it and you can like kind of use the key, this pad in here, like and hold this other button here, and you know, do stuff in your TV. You just like kind of hold it like this, or you're probably like gonna put in your legs and right. So it's pretty simple, you know, like the material is cheap, but I myself, like I dropped this keyboard like several times, like I don't know, like maybe like 3 times, like from like my seat position, like a big deal too, you know, but like straight to like to the wood floor. And I thought like, you know, like all the keys gonna be popping up and like gonna be, or maybe broke it, but nothing like really happened. You see like this sound here, like I don't know if you can hear, but that's like from the day one, the house sounds, you know, is fine keyboard. And like again, like, you know, like I kind of watched some reviews just like before to come in here and start like talking, to do like my comparations with the other stuff I'm gonna show you guys. And seems like, you know, like to be that old, like still like kind of the number one. This is why like I chose this kind of title, like it's the reign of the Plus King is over, you know, because I'm gonna show you like kind of pretty kind of cool stuff. I didn't knew that about it before, you know, but Amazon like sent to me like 3 different keyboards to do like this review. So gonna be my opinion. They have nothing to do with this video like you guys been seeing. They're gonna be like, you know, like Amazon, like in these products, you know, like I'm gonna clip up. I'm gonna have like my review, this little review, whatever. I'm just gonna be like kind of actually unboxing, because probably have like to go and charge it. So probably I'm gonna be able to use today. So today gonna be like more like showing, you know, like see these different products, telling the price and stuff like that. It's of course like all about sale. And I expect you to watch this here and be like, oh my god, I needed this, I need to buy that, so cheap, you know, go and buy, not kidding. But if you want to do that, you know, if you want to be nice to Simrace Connection channel and go use my, my link, I have, you know, it's like, it's again, it's like, you know, like this stuff like pretty cheap, but I make like a small commission. I'll be like pennies, but you know, helps the channel like do videos like this here. Like one thing, like, you know, like you watch, like, you know, like these live shows, like, you know, like talking shows, like they always have like, you know, like they are always drinking, but it's impressive. You feel like super thirsty. I don't know if like a mental thing, you know. I didn't drink like a cup of water today, not kidding, I drink it, but I'm feeling like my throat like completely dry right now. Like I feel like super thirsty, you know. I feel like I'm dehydrated, like I was walking the Sahara Desert like for 3 days. It's just like, I think it's like a psychological stage. But yeah, so you know, it's pretty decent. K400 Logitech, being around like since 2015, so like 11 years old keyboard. What else I can talk about it? You know, like have like these volume keys here. Like I never use it. Should I do that, right? But have like but again, I think it's more like, you know, like when people using this like in their TV, home theater, you know, like almost like a remote control, like call it you know, mute or turn the volume up or down. Okay, now might be like a challenge, but I'm gonna try to see if I can see. I need like glasses, but let me try to put in the screen here the app. So like something even I just learned about, like honestly, like probably it was like yesterday, I even don't remember. So this one here, so far away I cannot see it. Yeah, I got it right. I got it right. See if I can move it. I think it's fine in there, right? Or maybe like I make my. You don't need to see me talking, you know. But yeah, here is the app, and so this app here have this you know, like the K400. Again, like you have in this app, like you probably can go and choose like different stuff. I just gonna go quickly here. Again, I never use it. I'm just like kind of learning that as I talking to you guys. So we have like these keys. So I think that what we right now. So okay. So like you've seen, you know, like in the same keyboard I have like right here in the screen is exactly the same. So you don't need to see the actual one. But when we are hovering over these F1 keys here, if you use the function key, is this one here, you know, with this, you know, like you press function, hold function, and press one of these F1s here, you have like different stuff. So like this first one here is like to go back. Then here is like a home page, browser. No, it's kind of cool. Like I didn't know that, you know, like I don't know if I ever gonna use this here, but it's kind of nice to know you have these options. This one here, switch application. I don't know, like how then this here is advanced click, I think. Right click. Then search. Then show, hide desktop. Maximize window. Switch screens. Media player. Then you have like, you know, like the forward, fast forward, or play, and then fast forward. Then this one here is stop. Again, this here you're gonna use also like with the function. They didn't, you know, they were way lazy here because the symbols is so obvious. So I think kind of everybody knows. And yeah, then stop. Then this here is the delete, is not part of the, so goes to here. So then we have like this other thing here, point and click. So again, I never used that. I never like I never changed the setups. I didn't know like that was a thing. You guys probably know, like think like, oh, it's so dumb, you know. Everybody knows that. You're back in time, you moron. But yeah, it's something new to me, and I like to share. So yeah, here it says like vertical scrolling. I'm gonna have to walk close, cause I swear, like you know, like I using like my I using my Simrace screens like to broadcast, kind of like feels like far away. It's kind of small. It's kind of hard to read. But yeah, here say vertical scrolling. 2 fingers swipe up and down. That, yeah, you know. But I don't use that. I never set it up. Then say horizontal scrolling. 2 fingers swap right and left. It's kind of cool to know. Then tap to click, enable. pointer speed, my speed actually here is like 47. Feels when I use like this what I'm using like right now, to me feels like pretty fast. I think for like the computer probably good, but like maybe like in the TV, because something like much larger, you wanna might be faster maybe. I don't know, like it's more distance, you know, like to cover. But like yeah, in the computer, I think that was kind of standard, like 47. Then you have scroll. Smooth scrolling is on, and scroll direction is standard. So let's go and click now in gestures. So like zoom, yeah, spread or pinch with 2 fingers. That's what I was saying before. And then like if you go and clicking here in settings, is where we can go and change stuff. Should I go and sit in the Simrace or no? Just gonna go closer. So yeah, here's the firmware. I have the latest version. I never update like since I have, so they probably like never changed that for like a while now. And like another thing, like when I turn this on, I don't know if I can find that, but like say my battery, I have like 18 months of use. Imagine like 18 months. So it's like, you know, like this battery like lasts more than 2 years. Or you know, like I don't use that a lot. You know, like I think probably like depending on your use, you know. But it says like for the sim racing thing here. And like, to be honest, like this, I don't know, like lately, I'm not been using much. So yeah. So yeah, but they say I have like 18 months, but again, like depending your, you know, how much you are using. Then here say check for update. I don't think I need it because they all latest version. Then support, like click for check support page. Feature tour. I think you should go there. And like disable keys. So caps lock, scroll lock, insert window start key. I don't want to do that. Oh, we can scroll here. Let's scroll and see. See now, like to scroll, I'm gonna have to hold the yellow button on the top left. But I can probably now go ahead and change these settings. I don't know if I want to do that right now, and then I'm gonna messing things up, but I might do it. So here, automatically backup all devices. So mine is on to the cloud. It might be a good idea to leave it on. Restore backup, reset default settings, remove devices. So how I change here my things? Let's see, click here. Oh, okay. So like, you know, like go back here to show you guys. So like when you come in here and this point and click, for example. So vertical scrolling, like 2 fingers, and I swipe up and down. So if I click here, my actually is on. Vertical scrolling, swipe with 2 fingers, speed 10. I have like my 2 fingers here, and it's not doing anything. Oh, but we have here no. We don't have like scrolling this screen here. Let me go in the settings screen because they have scrolling. Okay, now I using 2 fingers, but oh, not work. Okay, I never did that before. Oh, I think like you have like to keep 1 finger touching or not. Yeah, okay. I swear I never tried that before. But yeah, kind of works. So that is already there. Then tap to enable mine still. So like you tap, like to, you know, like to kind of, yeah. So that is there too, because the same thing, like I want to go here, like I tap horizontal scrolling is not in this page here. We don't have a horizontal, but now I know, so it's the same thing. Use like 2 fingers, like you see the guy doing there. Point speed. It's clicking here. Point speed. So mine's 47. I kind of like the way it is, so I don't want to mess this up. But you can change this here. Let me just change it like to maximum, just like to see if I can. Okay. Yeah, now the thing moves like kind of crazy. Looks like a, like a fly that smokes some crack in meth. If you put it like say 20, see, it like kind of moves slowly. It's not too bad. Actually, it doesn't change that much. But I'm gonna go back. This time, instead of like be 47, I'm gonna be like 50. I'm gonna be even number. It's like 47. Okay, then scroll on. Okay, standard and invert. Think like this invert gonna be like, like you use like a smartphone. Wish to smooth scrolling web pages, guides, screens, not to making easy to read and navigate. I just gonna like leave it on standard. So yeah, like you just use like 2 fingers and scrolls. Like it's kind of same crap here, the vertical scrolling, right? Okay, so we got that. Let me go back, maybe like go in keys here. If I click the key, okay. Show action ring. Keyboard shortcut, smart actions. Let's click here. Other actions. So we can probably go and change the function of the key. But see, they say like recommend, like use like for back. But yeah, you can go and remap actually. That might be like kind of good, like for say in the sim racing. Oh, you have to go here. Okay. Like kind of remap like for different stuff. Let's see what else they have in here. So you have all these things here you can use. Look, it's a lot of stuff. So you guys can like kind of, download this app in here and play and see and, and might go like in the Reddit and the RC racing and I might gonna do that. I'm gonna create like a post in the RC racing, the Reddit, and see what people say about it. They're pretty angry with me. Like everything I post in there, like I always get attacked. I don't know if can like kind of say my point correctly. Like they take me wrong. They kind of start attacking me, like kind of like a horde of angry dwarfs. Homepage, yeah, it's pretty cool. So we can like remap and like so all these keys here can be remapped for something else. So it's nice. So like again, maybe maybe the reign of the Plastic King is now over. I just learned like this piece of plastic here have a lot of functions. Again, think doesn't matter, but I want to know what you guys think. Should I like Logitech go and make this K400 here version 2 like more like a premium, make like something nicer, make like something not so flex. Let me see if I can get rid of this now. Oh, is this here? Okay. So what do you guys think? Like, you think like Logitech should go and get rid of, like, should go and create like a version 2 of this keyboard? Make like something nicer, you know, like I don't know, it's necessary to, you know, just like they can charge you more, but have like something like premium, you know, maybe like a case, like I don't know, like a aluminum case, maybe something like that. But yeah, so here is the Logitech. We all are familiar with this here, so I'm gonna just get rid of this screen. Position here. So now that I am like, I think, done with the Logitech, I wanna like you guys let me know, like, do you knew about that, all this crap here, you knew like about this app? And like, since that you the dongle, you know, like this keyboard here use like a dongle, you can like reassign that dongle for different things. Like, I don't know, like you have a mouse, so you can use the same dongle for the mouse or whatever. Like, I don't know what else you couldn't be using, but yeah, that dongle like can be reassigned. But say again, like Logitech, you know, like how I started in the Simrace, I think like as much people like, you know, like back in the day with like the Logitech. That was what was available, like, you know, like for wheel back in the day. Like back in the day, I say it's like, say 2000, I don't know, 2004, 2005, like around that time, you know. I remember like the Logitech, say, you know, like I had like, you know, like the stick shift is like kind of, is all like kind of together. I don't remember my like G9, G27, I don't remember. It's like the old ones, you know, like for back in the day, one of those wheels. But you know, like was like pretty cool. I love it. It's the why like I'm still like doing this here, you know. I'm kind of glad. Back in the day, like didn't have like didn't have like Cockpit, didn't have anything, you know, like, so Logitech like dominated the market. And say like back in the day, like I used that like with the PlayStation, was like, I don't know, like PlayStation 2 maybe, you know. Then like for the PlayStation 3, I remember like then like I think the PlayStation 3 had a like the new the Gran Turismo, and I think it was like Gran Turismo maybe 5, I don't remember now, like, or 6. Weird, right? But yeah, one of those, like, I don't know, like 2008, sometime around that, you know. Then like, I don't know, like maybe like 2012. I remember like, say, you know, like Logitech had like this stick shifter. You couldn't buy like separate, you know, so you can have like, they had like different wheels, like a nicer ones, like kind of looks nicer, right? I always thought like the other brand was like better or more premium, but was like much more expensive. Forgot now the name, you know, like the ones like kind of back in the day, two goes with a Logitech. It's like with T. If you know, like, just put in the comments, please help me out. But yeah, then yeah, like I used to work like in some place, you know, like the person owns that place. I think you know, like they kind of had a like even the Mazda doing like kind of little Mazda, and they used to race, and the guy had like in his office like a little setup with the, you know, like I think he just go and put in his desk and like playing his desk. I never saw he playing, but he had the Logitech, like the stick shifter, and like to me it's like, say, wow, like that's so expensive, you know, like I want one of those, but it's like, wow, that's so expensive. And I don't know, like if I remember correctly, like back in the day, like the stick shifter, like if you wanna buy like the add-on, I think was like kind of, I don't know if I might like kind of remember wrong, but I think was like around like $300, you know. Was kind of expensive because you pay, I think that was what was the cost for the if you buy the whole wheel, you know, and like just the stick shifter they want so much more. But yeah, so like Logitech's famous like to be like kind of plasticky, they just kind of recently, kind of level up and start now, I think, have a, direct drive. But yeah. So I think, so I have like these three different like keyboards here. Oops. So I don't mess things up, I'm gonna shut this off. So, accidentally, I just dropped the thing on the top, so I couldn't like kind of drop my whole entire stream. But so I have like these three. If you just kind of start watching now, Amazon sent to me these three keyboards like for review. I participate in like this Amazon program, like they, like if you qualify, they let you like review stuff for free, like you get like the products for free, but it's a bunch of crap. So it's nothing like really expensive, but it's kind of nice. It's like it's different things. I never like I didn't know that exists, to be honestly, I choose this here because like, like in the Simracing is what I always saw people using. So I didn't want to use like, like a wire keyboard. I hate wires, if it was possible, I wish everything was like wireless, but it's not. But when I can go wireless, I try to go wireless. So it's the why I chose that keyboard. But I have like a bunch of different options with like a really good prices too. And my debunk, like, like this keyboard, I don't know now because I just like, just find out like all these other functions kind of pretty cool. So I think now, like these kind of actually went kind of up, like in my view at least, like they have like much more functions. The only problem, it's not like a real problem, but it's really flexible. It's all made of plastic. Feels like kind of like a cheap toy, like something like for, like something built like for like a kid, like a 2 years old, like in the box, it's like 2 years old, be like this here. But yeah, it's kind of, it works. It's functional, like the ergonomics. The price is not bad. Now it's $29. Oh yeah, actually, before I show you guys this here, let me do another thing. First, I need to turn this on. I almost ran up. Maybe this. Yeah. Okay, so here in the screen I have the it's like in Amazon. You can buy like in different places, but if you have like Amazon Prime, for example, you can get this like for delivery to you like for free in 2 days, and gonna be like 29 plus probably taxes. Gonna like probably add like $1 something, So probably gonna be like 30, 31 the total. Just let me do like something here so I can like interact with this thing. For some reason don't see the function here, but let me try to do this different way. The heck? It's live stream, guys. Like everything live is like this here. Like, things goes wrong and you have to adapt as you go. Oh, okay. I'm like just blind. Find it. Okay. Interact. So here, like you guys see, right? It's like the keyboard for like $29. See the picture, like they showing like people in their couches, because I think the main use for this kind of product is like for people be using in their, you know, like living room, like home theater stuff like that. And I just want to like show you guys the price. So like here's like 29 bucks. And if I scroll this way here, she's like, get like 2 days shipping if you're a Prime member. And yeah, I'm gonna have the link in the descriptions, or I have already in there. So like if you don't have one and you wanna, you know, get one of these here, if you wanna buy it in the Amazon, if you use my link, I have I make a small commission. Be like nice if you choose. So I go, okay. So before I move, so I guess I'm gonna show you guys first. I'm gonna start for the mini one. It's like something like kind of pretty, looks like pretty cool. I didn't, you know, didn't use it. I had to just kind of just look at the box. Super small. Looks pretty cool. Before I think, let me this right here. So they're gonna be like the first one I'm gonna show you. So before I show actually the product. So again, like you can find this in the Amazon. Probably you can find in different places. I'm not sure, but I know the Logitech you can find like in a variety of different places. But I guess like Amazon have like maybe the best price. So let me interact with the browser. Is not let me interact, but yeah, this crap. Why is not interacting? All black. Oh, me. Oh, because I probably was like in the wrong place. Okay. Interact. Okay. Now it's working. So, look, it's $17, guys. This keyboard. I'm gonna show you. It's like it's really small. Like it's like the size of like a remote control. But I think the regular price is like $19. But right now, like this limit deal, you know, like the limit deal like happen like kind of I think all the time. And like if you're a Prime member, you know, like they deliver to you in 2 days, like free shipping. But now you can get that like for $17.79. It's like 11% off. You know, like you save like $2, but that's $2, you know, extra in your pocket. So this is the product. Again, it's like a brand I never heard it before. This here. What is the brand? It's like kind of made in China, I guess. Yeah, made in China. I know the model is it's K8. Yeah, K808. See if they have it here, the brand. This this product here, actually, I'm gonna show you another keyboard. Like they have like the same, so probably like this other brand here. They are just like kind of, you know, like they copy everything. So they look kind of exactly the same. The other brand called RII, I think stands for like a real internet, whatever. I don't remember now. But yeah, they have like the exactly same product. So here's like some like info about this thing here. You can use like, you know, like with your TV, your computer. I think you can use with like your phone. You know, like can like recharge, so it doesn't use like kind of batteries, like it's like rechargeable, you know. So here I have all the information and see how many stars, like the. So it's pretty kind of good, right? Like looks from here. I'm sorry I cannot see it, but like looks like kind of like 400 reviews and like around like 4 point something, you know. So it's probably like not bad. So let me, so you guys know the price. Seems like it's like have a no brain. I need to like check it. I don't remember, honestly. I think if you go like in this live and check the description, I think I have the brand in there. It's like it's K something. It's like a weird name. I never heard it before. So like all these products here, myself, I never heard it before. You might kind of know about it. I never heard about it. So let me close this. I'm back. So let's start now with this first small keyboard here. Let's do like this live unboxing. So here's the box. So you see it's like kind of pretty small if I compare with like my my phone. It's like if you have an iPhone, you can have the idea. So that's the box. Maybe the thing is kind of even smaller inside, but like comparing, so it's pretty small. Here's the other side. Dual mode keyboard, and here, you know, like it's compatible with like Mac, Windows, and Android, I think. Okay, let's open and see what they have inside. Surprise, surprise! So we have like the remote here, and that's it, I think. So we have like the remote, have like this USB to USB-C or mini. I always don't know like how these names, like I don't care. But yeah, have like the normal USB and this small USB. Coming with like a manual, and like have like Chinese if you're Chinese, and have English for the rest of the world. See if they have different languages. No, but again, like you can like go probably like in a website if they have one. I'm not sure, but yeah, they have like English or I believe it's be Chinese, right? So let me put this back in the box. And like you guys see, the seal. It's like all brand new. I have like one those keyboards. It's not like a brand new. It's like I think the when you know like people returns it, but it's like a really good price. You can buy like the brand new one or you know like the return one. But yeah, I'm gonna get in there. Like the price for the return, and they say it's like it's just like new. so might be like the best option, you know, the best bang for your buck. But look, check it out, this here, like it's pretty cool. Have like the touching pad, and it's like it's like a small keyboard. Like have all like the keys. I put it like close to the microphone. Doesn't feel bad, I swear. Like feels nice and like I don't know if you guys can see like the keys, like they like bumps up. It's like round, so you can like go and you feel like really good what you are. Have like these you know, like like you have in a controller, like go like the arrows like go sideways, up and down. Have like this scroll thing. Oh, here. You know, have the thing like to scrolling, cool, I think, function. What else? Back, ask, tab, caps lock, function, control, alt. I don't see like a Windows key. You can map that. I'm not sure. Have to learn it about it. But it looks pretty cool. You know what? Like reminds me, like back in the day, they had like a little cell phone, like a BlackBerry something crap. You guys know what I'm talking about? Like reminds me that. But yeah, it's pretty small. Like again, like comparing like the size with the the iPhone. Let's see if I can hold it like this here. Yeah, because says like the same size, but smaller in that way here. Can see it, but like long ways is the same size. Like for like a reference, if I go measure, this one here measures 15 centimeters long. In inches measure 5 7/8. Like this way here measures 5.5 centimeters. In inch measure like 2.25. So it's like pretty small. Looks pretty nice. Looks pretty neat, to tell it the truth. So let me see here. I thought that this here had like the dongle thing. Oh, okay. So it's like I think it's hidden here. Again, I didn't check it out. I just like like learning as we go, you know. But I remember see the picture have the dongle. Look, it's coming inside in here, so you can like go connect in your computer or in the TV. And I think if you use maybe like Bluetooth instead, should I have a Bluetooth? I think so. I think it's like dual mode. I need to check it out. So again, this is gonna be like just like this unboxing, and I'm gonna put it to charge in here. So like the next video, I can, you know, go ahead and use it and have like some first impressions, like for using. And then like I might use that like for probably like a month, and I can go and tell, you know, how it goes. So here in the side seems like the place for you go and charge. So I'm gonna go ahead and like plug it, and I'm gonna put it in here and let charge. I couldn't show you guys. Oh, I think you can see from there, right? It's like the lighted up a light in here. What is that? I cannot go right here. So it's like it's charging now. So it's probably like when it turns green, we can see you know, like how it works. I'm gonna go ahead I just gonna put it like in a scale here and see how much weights real quick. So like say 82 grams. And like if you put it like in pounds, I'll change for pounds. Oh, I always forgot. Like in this side. Gonna be 2.8 ounces. So yeah, pretty light, pretty neat. Again, 82 grams. Pretty neat. Just like so we know, like since I have like the scale going, let me see the Logitech, how much weights it. Is a 309 or okay 400 grams with like the batteries on. Exactly 400 grams. Maybe that's the why they call K400. And see how much in ounces. So it's 13.9 ounces with the battery. So it's not, you know, it's not super light. It's not heavy. It's just fine. Like, you know, it doesn't matter, right? Okay, so like now we got these two keyboards. Let's go to the next. I think I go show you this here. This like again, it's like a brand I never saw before. So this brand here called like CZUR CZUR. Seems like they are kind of famous for how you call that? They do like kind of like a scanners, you know, scissors. So I have, oh, let me interact. So here, like, you know, in the Amazon, so like you see it's like the brand, like CZUR. So like they are famous for these scans. Like something I didn't know either. It's kind of looks kind of pretty neat. Put in there, it seems like you open your book and or say I don't know documents or something, and you can scan. Seeing that's their main product, but they have like these keyboards. So they have this one here. I'm gonna be showing you guys. They have this other one that kind of lights up, backlit. Like $43. But I don't think this might be like a good option, you know, because it be like more consumption. But it's kind of probably like nice, like for, you know, like when you're in the living room, like it's all dark, like maybe a good option. But I don't know, like in the scene rig, if it's that necessary. And this here is the one model we're gonna be showing. So like they have like here like options because you're gonna see it. Okay, like right here. So we have the keyboard, the one here I'm gonna show you guys right now, is selling for $33. I think the other day when I received this here, or my, you know, like if you're like a Prime member, you know, here I have like this coupon, and like and go, I think it's like $2 off, something like that, so you can get like for like $31. So like this keyboard, like, you know, like it's $31, like a brand new. But they send me this, it's the same keyboard, but the one like I think people buy and then they return. They say looks like new. We about to find out that, right? But let's see how much it is and see if that worth, right? Let's check the price. $14, guys. $14.20 for this keyboard. Again, like for like a brand like I never heard it before. It's probably like made in China, right? But it's like see, it's like it's PC, tablet, phone, Windows, Android, Mac, iOS, comparable. Looks pretty neat, right? Looks pretty slick. Just scrolling here quick, like it's rechargeable too. I don't know if you can use batteries, but it's 100% like you see in here. It's rechargeable. We are about to find out. Looks pretty similar to the Logitech, you know, like the keyboard with the touching pad. Let me click here. So, okay, see they have like another color too, I guess. So you can have that in black and white. I don't know what that means. So yeah, looks like pretty slick. Looks like kind of metal, I guess. Yeah, let's. Well, I didn't know like you hover here, like looks much bigger. So here's like 4.2 out of 5. Have a 378 global ratings. Doesn't seem much, but I guess too like nobody know about this product. But I guess it's not bad, right? Maybe we about to find out. But yeah, like 14 bucks, you know, like for like a wireless control keyboard. You know, like if in a budget. Here say they only have 2 left. But I think like you have like a, you know, like if you click in kind of browse like in the Amazon, like they have like more places to buy it. See here. Yeah. And like yeah, if you're Prime member, you can get this here like for shipping to you like in 2 days. So you can get like for 33. I guess like you have if you're a Prime member, I don't know these things, but I think that how it works. Like if you're a Prime member, you have like also discount if you get like the new one. Like for 30 instead of 33, gonna be like 31. The one I'm gonna be showing you guys here is the one. It's kind of like it's refurbished. Like here they say is Amazon inspect deal perfect. Thank you for this product. Has second chance. I think Amazon resale. So you have like this label here in the back. So you can see like they re-tape it. But this they say it's like it's like new. We're about to find out. But yeah, it's $14. Who cares, right? If somebody kind of open, maybe use like for a day, say, oh, I don't want to repack, and they inspect and they put it back in the box. You know, it's nice coming back in the box. Ta-da! Put this back in here to be safe. Then sorry. So like when you open the box, I should have like showing the box, right? What's around the box. I show you the guys the back, like kind of like nothing really in the sides here, and that's the front. The box have like a picture of the keyboard, TouchBoard Pro. I think that was the model. CZUR, whatever. So like when you open, it doesn't look kind of really used to me, but that's how you get. So like have like this small, probably like a quick manual, right? Like shows like you can use like 2 fingers, you know, like the things like kind of similar to the Logitech, like to scroll stuff and do things like that. so dirty. Okay. Yeah, so here's the keyboard. Then inside here is the like another box with the USB. So like seems like, you know, like came with the, probably like somebody opened, like they just like kind of closed back like in Amazon, but it seems like it's not really like kind of glue. The glue's kind of gone. It's kind of warped up in here, but that's what it is. Let's check it out, the keyboard. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. Should I have like a trash tin here? I don't have one. I'm just gonna throw on the floor for now. Okay. So looks like kind of like a how you call, like a laptop keyboard. Keys. So looks pretty neat. Like when you look in the picture, like appears to be like a metal, but now like I'm holding this, feels to me it's like kind of like plastic too. Yeah, it's kind of flex too. Yeah, but you know, like look, it's pretty pretty thin. Like if I compare to the like my phone, look, it's like thin as the iPhone. I measure. Seems to be like less than a centimeter thick. So it's pretty thin. It's pretty like kind of like the Logitech, but it's kind of square this here, but like kind of to hold it. So like you grab it, like, you know, can hold it like this here, but doesn't have like the button like the Logitech does. See the buttons like Control Alt, have a Windows button, Function, Shift, Caps Lock, Tab, Escape, then like the numbers and the F1s on the top. It's pretty similar to the Logitech, but the touchpad here, let's put it like kind of, let me compare with the Logitech, right? It makes sense. See how big it is, the touchpad compared to the Logitech. I don't know if we need so big, right? But it's huge. But this keyboard in here, on the other hand, doesn't have any place, feels like, to kind of hold it. Feels like you're accidentally gonna touch something. Have also here too, like it seems to be the on and off. It seems like have like some charge here, like the light here turned blue when I flip it. See, turn it off again and turn it on, see if it's gonna do. See, it's like the little light here. Oh, here. Why I always go wrong? Okay. Yeah, the look looks nice. You know, like, and again, like $14. I think it is like another plastic one. The picture is very deceitful or deceptive. Right, looks kind of like metal. I thought it was like aluminum or something. But still, like, looks pretty neat. It's like another option. I don't know, like for $30 maybe I would go and buy instead the Logitech because it's like a Logitech. But since, if I remember right, this keyboard here have like 1 or 2 years warranty. So it's not that bad, right? If they give like a year or like 2 years. And I think too, like in the Amazon, like you can add like some extra. I don't know, like if it were for the price of this product here, but yeah, like for $14, guys, I think, you know, like you wanna take a try, you know, like you know, it's half the price you're gonna buy, pay if you choose to buy the Logitech. Have like a huge touching pad. On the top of the touching pad have a, like a, looks like a back arrow. like stop maybe. I don't know if it's like a volume. And I think this here you connect via Bluetooth. So like, yeah, looks pretty neat. Like comparing to the Logitech, the size. It's kind of like the Logitech without the, you know, like you remove this plastic part of the top. Like long waist, kind of little smaller. See? Should have like measure, right? You guys want to know exactly measurements? Not like exactly, but just for you have like an idea. I use my Taylor's tape measure. It's not tape measure, just like a measuring in here. Like okay, so in centimeters, be like 33 and 5 millimeters. 33 centimeters and 5 millimeters. Long. And 11 centimeters, like this way. And the thickness, yeah, it's like kind of like a, the thickness, like I don't know if I can see right, but like looks like a 7 millimeters thick. Yeah, it's pretty thin. You know, like this party here, have like this party here, like doesn't have a battery, but it's probably like the electronics or something in here. So I guess I'm not sure if they have a website. I think I should have do that, but you know, like the next video, like when I go and, you know, after use and try and I sit in the rig and say my experience, how it feels, like if that feels good. But again, it's like another plastic one, so it's nothing like really feels premium, feels better, but like kinda does flex, look. And in my opinion, flex more than the Logitech. I don't know, it's the same thing. You know, like the earthquakes, like the bridge, like the earthquake start like kind of moves it. Is that how it looks like, right? So inside the box here we have the cables. So again, like see like how it comes. Seems like somebody bought it and probably like even didn't open. And I think the people in the Amazon, you know, they receive back. I think they open, like, you know, open the plastic just to make sure everything was there, I guess, but doesn't seem to have like any scratch or any marks. Looks brand new to me. If the Amazon was like kind of, you know, they wasn't honest and just tried to resell as like brand new, I would believe it was a brand new. But yeah, you have like these two options. If you want to try this one here, you know, again, I didn't use yet, but say like for 14 bucks, think kind of takes, you know, like to try out, and like then you can like return it, you know, if you didn't like it. But I think worth for 14, I don't know, 30 I still, for be like a plastic too, I think I still go with the Logitech. The keys honestly feels like I have like a laptop, like my laptop was like really expensive, and like really expensive, like a Dell laptop. I mean, it's like kind of, I think it was like, I don't know, like 3,000. It was like very expensive. Like I bought like 4 years ago. But I swear, like the keys feels exactly the same. Even look like the same, but it's not backlit. But I think for like $14, honestly, it's not bad. I'm gonna go ahead too and plug this here and let charge. So like maybe I don't know, maybe tomorrow, maybe during this week, You know, I start like go one by one, kind of connect and show how, you know, the connection goes. Here. Okay, so this here have like a longer cable. I can show you guys better. So I start to charge it here in the table. See, like a red light turns on. Right now, this is in, cannot tell. It's kind of hard to see it. Okay, it's off. Yeah, so like in the off mode, let's see if, I think, if I remember, I read like, say if you are using, maybe the battery goes down, you know, you put it like in a plug in the USB, you can still use it. So it works, you know, like when it's charging. I don't know the mini one, this one here, probably like the same, you know, like you can like still use. But yeah, I kinda, you know, like the looks nice. The keys feels much nicer than the ones from Logitech. Feels like pretty premium. But I don't know if it's deceptive, you know. It's feels like kinda really nice laptop keyboard. This touching pad here, I don't know how really works. You know, if it's, the connectivity is good, but it's huge, you know, comparing to the Logitech. So almost takes like, you know, like this whole part here of the Logitech, you know, like this from here to here is the whole part gonna be like the thing. Again, like to grab it, you see, it's like I have to grab like this here, this way here, because it doesn't have like a place for you put your hand. You can use this thing here like to help you, you know, like kind of to hold. I don't know if it's like a big deal. It's just like kind of, you know, like you revealing something. You have to tell like, you know, how you feel, how gonna work for you. The looks nice, you know. If you go by the look, I say like, wow, like that's, I don't know, like I'm gonna prefer than the Logitech. But because I've been using the Logitech like for almost like a year, I never had a problem. And use like a regular battery, and like I say, it's like I didn't even know I had like an app for, and I put in the app and gives me the, you know, like the how much I have left of battery. I didn't know I had that option. I don't know now how I can go back to the screen, but by my word, the app say just like remove from that weight, like 18 months left, and I have like for like a year, or like almost a year now. Yeah, I think I got like a November, October last year. So yeah, it's even like almost like a year. So I still have like 18 months left of battery, like go by the way I probably like I've been using. So like, let's see how much this weighs. In ounces, like 11 ounces and 11.6 ounces. In grams, I don't remember the other ones. Oh, the Logitech was like 400 grams, what I remember. This one here, 326, so it's like kind of a little lighter than the Logitech. Now it's 330. I think they do that in purpose. Yeah, 328, some around that. Okay, let's plug it. See? I'm gonna leave like in the side in here. Let's charge. If I remember too correctly, what says the battery, I don't take like 2 hours. You know, like most of the stuff is kind of like that, right? Like 2 hours, like to charge. These boxes in here, and let's go to our final one. That's the last one. Like feels kind of heavier. That's the right there. Rii R-I-I. I don't know how they pronounce. I think that it stands for like real internet. It's not experience because it's gonna be E. Let me see if they say somewhere here in the box. Like they have a website actually. That one's like a www, you know, like R-I-I. Trak, spell with TAK.com. See that on the bottom there, like reetech.com. Oh, I think it's like it's real internet interaction. What stands for. Since I have like the how you call here my this one, surprise thought it was like black. They send the white one. It's nice, different, right? I don't know if I wanna like a white. This one here is like a new one, and I'm gonna show you guys the price, but I just wanna like kind of go ahead and like, get this part out of the way. Feels heavier. Let's wait. This here is like heavier than the Logitech. It was like 414 grams. See in ounces. Should be everything the same, right? They have like all these different type of metric systems, right? So just like to make our life difficult. And it's 14.5 ounces for US. Yeah, this one here feels like it's kind of sealed differently, like in this box here. Yes. So I have like a easier way to open. Yeah, I can open like this here. I need a cutter. Ta-da! Ah, feels nice. Okay, this one here actually, I think the why it's heavier is because how say it's the case, the body, whatever calls like this, seems like to be like metal. If I remember correctly, this one here is aluminum. So this part here, and I can see the size. If I can show, like kind of shines, kind of nice this part in here. And like this, like a white one. They have like a black. I thought it was black, but it's white. Looks pretty neat. Like kind of reminds like the Macintosh, like the Apple ones. Like I used to have like an Apple computer back in the day, and was like the keyboard was white. It's not like a big deal, you know. Like maybe you think like, oh, white gonna get like all dirty. I don't know. Like if it's all depending on you, you know. Like if you know, I don't know. Like don't wash you. I don't go eat something and then like go and touch everything. Don't wash your hands. Probably gonna get dirty, you know. So you must like be careful, I guess. But yeah, this one here like feels like really nice. Let's measure like real quick to see it. Again, like seems to be, they all seems to be like pretty similar. This one here actually looks nicer. This here is like 35. 35 and 4 millimeters long and 11 millimeters, like, so like probably like same the other one. If I compare this with the Logitech, the one we are more familiar, let me turn this around, let's see if I can hold. Like, again, like, feels, say like a problem, like, you know, like, feels don't have like a place to hold it. When you grab it, you're gonna touch here, or, you know, you're gonna touch the pad, or you're gonna touch the keys. So you kind of have to grab kind of like this here. But once you grab it, you know, like, you have this thing in the back. So then, like, you goes like this here. And like, kind of with your fingers in the corner. But you can use that as like a steering wheel. Like, it's not flat, it's like, it's more than 300 millimeters long. Kidding. Okay, like, so if we try, compare here with the Logitech. See, seems like is like the same size of the Logitech without the, you know, the Logitech have this rim here, like with nothing, but actually it's kind of nice to grab it. I never like thought about it until, you know, but have like a reason for that. Maybe like a little bigger, chunkier. Not really, right? But yeah, it's helped like for grabs it. This here is like much slim. Let me compare to this other one, like I forgot all the CZUR. The CZUR and this here. Oops. Yeah, the CZUR is like kind of a little shorter, but they have like the same height, exactly the same. But it's like a little shorter, the length, like probably like 5 centimeters, like, I don't know, like an inch shorter. Let's put this back in here. Let's check the price before anything, right? But I say it's like, looks like nicer. Like, you know, the CZUR, in the camera, you know, like, looks nice, looks sleek. It is, you know. But it's plastic. This here is metal. The keys feels nice too. Like, the CZUR have like nice keys. This feels nicer. Yeah, this looks much more premium. Looks nicer. But I don't know how much it costs. Let's check it out. I think, is this here? No. Is this here? No, it's a CZUR. Oh, I probably went to the wrong one. No. There you go. Okay. Let me interact it. One momento. Directed. Okay. So this is the Rii. Here, so like in the Amazon, it's like $27.99. So like 28. So it's like $1 cheaper than the Logitech. I also know if you're a Prime member, get like 2 days free shipping. That's $27.99. So yeah, it's like a brand I never heard it before. Rii 2.4 wireless keyboard, Bluetooth 5.1, 2.4, aluminum alloy, portable touchpad, PC, tablet, iPad, Android, TV, box, smart TV, Windows, Mac, and that, yeah, they have like black and white. So the CZUR, I was looking, I thought it was like, I don't think it's white. I think it was just that what was. The CZUR, you know, I was thinking like a white, but they didn't have the white option. But like when you look in the pictures, I think that was just like the diagram, like from the keyboard. They had like all in white. This here you have like the white option, and they have a different prices or what? $27.99. No, yeah, it's the same price. So like the white and black. Sometimes like in Amazon, like you know, like for some reason, like you choose like a different color, gonna be maybe more or less. But this here, they both have the same price. So let's check it out, the pictures here like real quick. So like that's the black one, that's like a person holding, like sitting at the table, like saying wireless or Bluetooth, like a Wi-Fi, right? I really cannot see what's showing there. I think, yeah, the touchpad, like the, you know, like the thing I was saying, I didn't know the functions, like 2 fingers, scroll, blah, blah, blah. Then, whatever saying here, multimedia keyboard with auto sleep. That is nice, because, you know, like if you forgot to turn it on, they kind of auto sleep. So I think after maybe, I don't know, like I guess like maybe 10 minutes, if you're not using, go to sleep, so don't waste battery. So in case like, you know, like you forgot to shut it off, so like gonna save battery. And here like showing you charge. And see, let's see the rates. Actually, this one here is kind of bad compared to the other ones, right? It's like 3.8. The other one like was like 4 something. It's like around the same number, 328 globally. Yeah, it's not. I don't know why. I'm gonna find out too, right? You guys can go like in, you know, like go in the Amazon and go and read the, how you call, like the reviews, or you know, like people's experience. See, this here looks like backlit. I don't think so. See, like they have like these other ones, like I didn't know all that stuff. Look, they have like keyboards like kind of foldable. But look at the price, like $54. Have like 31, 28. It's not bad. But I don't know, like kind of worth. Makes any sense to have like to fold it out, like you need that. I mean, like put it like in a, I don't know, in a purse, or like kind of fold and put it inside in the couch, or I don't know, right? It's necessary. But yeah, you guys can go and check the reviews and see what people saying. Top reviews from US. What people in the US thinking about. See, like here's like one piece of e-waste. Again, like another thing I learned too, like, you know, like when people give like one star, it's not like really credible. Same thing, the 5 stars, like the ones like you should be reading, the ones like people give like 40 stars or maybe like 3 stars. That's what I heard about it, you know. Because sometimes like people buy and they just go and, how to say, they go like kind of, they like, you know, like, they just got the keyboard, and they go and like, you know, like, oh, I love this here, it's like beautiful, blah blah, and they never use it, you know, never like plug in, or they may use like one day and they go like and give the review because they get like a Amazon email say, you wanna rate this here, blah blah, you know, like they go and like just obey, oh, like a zombie, oh, I have to review that right now, you know. But you know, like other people, like they take their time, like kind of use like for kind of while. So the why, you know, like when you see like reviews, maybe like some bad, but it's people like really, I see like sometimes it's like, sorry man, like it's really dumb, you know, and you know, like give like really bad review for the upsets. Like, don't buy this here, screw this company. But like sometimes feels like they try to scheme the company, you know, like and they say no, you know, like and like they try to mess with the review. Sometimes like they review like 5 stars, like oh it's beautiful, blah blah. They never they use maybe one day or maybe they it's unboxing. I see sometimes the people like yeah, it's like they just unbox that, like they didn't use it. And just, so it's like how you review something without like you know have like at least like a week of use, you know. But first impressions, right? It's not like a review yet. So it's just like first impressions. That looks really nice. Looks like really premium. You know, like for the price. Again, it's $30. What do you buy these days like with $30? At least like in the US. I don't know, like if in Europe, you know, or South America, or in Africa, or India, you know, Japan, Korea. I know like they're gonna translate this like for different languages, like in some place in Arabia, or you know like some place in speak Spanish. Gonna see me like talking all different languages, but you know like in the US, like say like for $30, like you know like if you go like buy some groceries, you don't buy much stuff. You're gonna buy like some like a thing of egg. Says like a thing of a hamburger, you know, meat. Gonna be like probably like more than that. You know, it's I know it's food, but just like so you have like a comparison, you know. If you buy like say 24 eggs, but like organic, if you want like a real eggs, maybe hopefully it's real, right? But it's like be like around like $10. So, you know, like, so you can have the idea of the price. So it's like $30 is not that much money, you know. And it's like, say, it's like a aluminum construction. This here have like a little flex, but very little. You know, I'm not gonna lie, say it's not have a zero flex, but it's not compared to the other ones. The other ones like really flexed. I don't wanna like kind of break this here. But looks like pretty neat. Yeah, the keys feels like really premium. This one here feels just like my laptop, really. I think they call like a scissors, you know, like how the things, like the how it works, like these keys, like the you know, like the things they have in there, like kind of like look like a scissor to go, you know, the feeling. Yeah, that feels like really nice. The touchpad too looks nice. It's not so big as the other ones. It's still bigger than the Logitech, little smaller compared to the other one, the CZUR. I really like the small one. Like I don't know if you guys you just like start watching now, but have like have this really tiny one here. It's pretty neat. I'm like really looking forward to try that. Like, you know, like to have like a scene rig. Like kind of nice, you know. Just have to figure it out like how to mount and or like mounting anywhere. Like just put it like by, you know, like in your lap or like in the floor. Just grab it, you know, something easy. Yeah, it's kind of pretty neat. Like it's small. This one here looks nice. And actually, like the white one start growing on me. The white color. See the keys. You know, it's kind of hard, like, you know, like to, you know, in the camera, like to see the, try to explain the quality, you know. See the keys, like it's not, doesn't make any sound, like feels nice, you know. Like the escape, the space one, like have the like a normal, but the other ones doesn't. Like the normal sound for like you know like a premium keyboard, but it's just $30. I know I have like some wireless keyboards like for over $100-$200, like crazy, right? And doesn't seem to be that nice. Yeah, this is like really, really nice. Say if I just have today, you know, like if I had the Logitech, I never use it, the CZUR. Yeah, the CZUR. Yeah, it would be like this tree, right? And the small one, the little one, you know, I think I'm gonna say I want this here. You know, like you have to choose, you know, before you use it. Real quick, you know, which one, I'm gonna choose this one here. Again, like it's pretty, oh, and the thickness too, let me measure. It's heavier, right? But like it seems like to be smaller than all of it. Yeah, this here is 35 and 4 millimeters or long. I think all is 11 besides the Logitech is Logitech's 14. This is the other two is like 11. And like it's super thin. Look, can't tell, right? Like compare with my finger. I don't know. Let's see how many millimeters. I think like it's 4. Yeah, I think it's like 4 millimeters thick. Like this, you know, all round, like, and then have like this part here is like kind of a little thicker. Well, it's probably like the electronics. And like in the back have like the on and off, and have like the place here to charge. So yeah, yeah, these real internet interaction that I think what stains the brain are double I or Rii. Says like first impressions be like my favorite. I really like it. Looks really neat. Feels like really premium. Feels really nice. Let me see the box here. Even the USB is how I call the I cannot think. It's white, you know, kind of matches it. And like I didn't show you guys, so like in the box, so I'm gonna have the keyboard, of course, the manual. Oh, this here doesn't have like the oh yeah, okay, the dongle too. Like look, they have like the dongle thing. Goes have like a place to you put here like in this back part. So maybe you connect the via like a Bluetooth. And also it's magnetic, so like look. See if I can kind of demonstrate. See? That's too far away, I guess. Look. I just like kind of let go. Yeah, it's kind of magnetic, so like you think you don't have a problem like lose maybe. So I think I go ahead to and put to charge. And I'm gonna have to get some I'm gonna have to get some adapter. I have like two, like in this table here, I have this thing like, you know, like for plug like electricity, and I can charge like a one regular USB or two of mini but all of this here has all the cables. It's like a regular USB. I have probably like some. Let me grab like an overview. Okay. So comes with the charging. It's just like for my convenience, like so I can have like all this charging here in the desk. So I'm gonna use like my phone USB because like both sides like the mini. Otherwise I'm gonna use this one here. But let me plug it. See what? Okay, same thing like when you plug it, like you have like a red light here. It's probably like when it's done, gonna change for green. I turn it on. I turn it on here, so like have like this other green on here. So you probably like can use it too, you know, like when it's charging. I'm not sure, but most likely. Yeah, definitely of the three keyboards, this one here feels nicer, but for some reason like the reviews is not that great as the other two. Actually, I don't remember the mini and the manual is like in English. And have Spanish too. Installation. Let's have more languages. Doesn't matter, right? I think like saying in the US, you know, like most stuff in here gonna be like English or English and Spanish. So have like both languages. But again, have like the website. You can go like in the website and check it out. So and before I finish this live stream, hold on, don't go away, just wait. You know, like it says like it's ending, like if Burhoo just hop off. So hold on. Mate. You know what mate means? It's wait. Hold on. I'm gonna go, you know, probably like take like 5 minutes and I go start like another stream. I'm like thinking now what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do like the shoes ones. So like, you know, like you guys like following. I've been doing like this footwear series, like I have like here in the table the Sparkle. But today, so yeah, I think I'm gonna do that next. I'm gonna be like review the OMP karting shoes. I think this is a K whatever KS, I think. Yeah, I think the Spark is K run. This is, you know, like K for kart. This is a KS. The competition karting sent that to me to like reviews, like my opinion too. Yeah, seen nothing before. I say whatever I want to, like my idea. So if you guys wanna like kinda just kinda going, you know, I'm gonna like kinda finish this stream, but I'm gonna go start this other one. And gonna be oh, I have it here now. So I have like these pretty cool socks from like AliExpress. So I'm gonna do like the OMP and I'm gonna do like these other socks here. It's like a compressor socks for like basketball, but like it's made of cotton. Selling at AliExpress like for $4, but like for you have like a free shipping, you have like to spend $10. So I got like 3. This here I bought like with my money. It's like a really nice pair of socks. Like it says like my favorite socks, kind of. You know, like I've been really liking these other style of socks here, like these Japanese, like you know, have the split toe, especially like in the summer. Just like kind of thinner. But this other one, I have like the another color here. See like the green. Have like all these different texture. Like feel like really nice, you know. It's of course like it's not 100% cotton because you know like stretches it, but feels like nice in your feet. Doesn't feel like all polyester or chemical, and it's really comfortable. It's like the brands I think of Verduin or something like that. See, like the inside is really nice. I know it's kind of weird, but feels like nice in your feet. It's really cushion this part here, you know, like for like the Simracing, you know, like you can like just wear any socks, doesn't need anything, but it's like a good socks, really cheap for the quality. It's marketed as a basketball socks, like a compressor socks. The first one, like I got like a large. I always get like large stuff. To me, it's like feels fine, large. But I think because like it's a compression one, like kind of feels like really tight. Doesn't hurt at all. Like it's just. I saw this have like an extra large size, so I wanna try the extra large. You know, it's just like you know, I can get like 3 more pairs. Winter's getting, you know, I need like socks, so I thought it was like a good option and I can review. So yeah, so like in a moment I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna be doing this OMP, and if you guys want to stick around so you can see what's inside of the box, how it looks like. I'm gonna be back like in 5 minutes. So thank you for watching. The king of the reign of the plastic king is over. I don't think so. I think the Logitech, you know, besides be like you know, 11 years old, still like kinda, you know, like a good price. Everything is like kind of similar, you know, like around like $30. Besides the little tiny ones, like $20. And this little one too, they are actually, I think the real manufacturer is the Rii, RII. But this other company. And I think I found the name of the company, have like in the description. But yeah, they kind of like, you know, like it's just the same. But if you buy the one, like, you know, like the box gonna say Rii, gonna cost a little more. And seems like to be like exactly the same, same stuff. So like kind of, if you wanna like get the mini one, you know, have like these options. But again, yeah, you know, like you can like save some money, maybe like $5 less or whatever. Up to you, you know, do whatever you want to, right? And like another thing gonna be different in this next stream, like for the other ones. I remember like I have this gun here. I have this here like for like kind of a while now, like probably, I don't know. It's like way before Corona. You know, got this here like to do like some science, like some experiments. Like this here is like it's like a temperature gun. You know, like have like a laser. If I can turn it on. Oh, like to touch the trigger. Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see see the laser. So like you can like tell like the temperature, like say it's like, oh, I point my arm, say here's like it's 93. Let me change like for Celsius. So say it's like it's 33.6 my temperature. If I do like the water here, the water bottle, like say it's like 23. If I can point like to my computer in the back in there, because like it gets like really hot. It's like saying 37. It's not that different. Different angle. 34. The floor like 29. If I go like in the window, 28. So yeah, with what I want to do, let's see my feet. My feet is 32. So what I want to do is like, you know, like to the Simrace thing, like, oh, that gets hotter, you know, so like, let's see the truth. So I'm gonna like, you know, like kind of check it out how hot is my feet before. And then like I'm gonna put the shoes and, you know, like kind of race it for a little bit. And then check it out, you know, how hot it is. So it's, if the shoes like is breathable or, you know, gonna still like kind of hot. It's kind of weird, right? Because my arm is 33, but if I check my feet, it's 31. So my feet, for some reason, with socks. I don't know if I can. No, I'm gonna fall. You know, I have a socks right now, but I'm wearing like Crocs. You know, but I thought my feet gonna be hot, but actually it's not. It's 31, and my arm 33. I had checked like earlier, was the computer was super hot, but now it's like 37. It's not that. It's not bad. See my screen. 33. Like everything like almost like around the same. The drink's 23. Okay, it's good. Still like kind of cold, but I'm probably gonna get like a new one there. Okay, so yeah. Thank you for watching. If you not subscribe, like please go ahead and subscribe. It's amazing because it's free, so you don't pay anything for that. You just have to take your finger, you know, maybe like a couple clicks, and you are a subscriber. And if you don't want to watch it, just don't watch it. But it's kind of nice, helps, you know, like be a subscriber. That's not like I love you. It's like kind of hang loose, like surfing thing. Woo! Be nice, you know, please like the video, even if you didn't like it. Instead of hate, just like it, you know, everything comes around, you know, so you, instead of being like a dick, you know, be nice, even if you don't want to, you know, good things are gonna send you good energy, not me, God. And yeah, and I see you in the next stream, like you're gonna start like in probably like in 5 minutes after this here. So thank you for watching. My name is Marcelo. This was Simrace Connection. Today is like August 24, 2026. Thank you for watching. And goodbye. I think I stopped, right? Did I stop it? I think so. Okay. So now...